All right, the House members now delivering those articles of impeachment to the Senate, those articles of impeachment against Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas. He is accused of willful and systemic refusal to enforce immigration law. This is happening live. I'd like to bring in NewsNation's Joe Khalil for more, Joe, about this historic moment.
Yeah, so you're seeing it happen right now, playing out live. Those are the 11 House Republicans who've been chosen by Speaker Mike Johnson to do this, to manage this impeachment. This ceremonial step that you're seeing now is a walk from the House chamber, which is, if you're familiar with the Capitol, it's underneath the dome, right dead center. They're walking across the building, and they will deliver the articles themselves to the Senate. And once that happens, and as you see here as they come through, you're going to hear them read aloud the charges. And some familiar faces you may see there: Chairman Mark Green, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Michael McCall. These are all people who are on the Homeland Security Committee. These are people who were working on the impeachment process. It actually started in that committee. And so those are going to be the group that ultimately delivers this over into the Senate. So now what you're seeing, this is closer to the Senate chamber. And again, in moments, they will deliver them to all the entire Senate. Then we may hear the charges against Mayorkas, which are two. There are two articles. One is Republicans allege the secretary was failing to implement the laws that are on the books when it comes to border security, when it comes to immigration. The second thing they say that Mayorkas has done is lied to Congress when he said, testifying under oath, that the border was secure. Those are the bases that Democrats have rejected, the Homeland Security himself has rejected, but that Republicans have said he did this. So you see right there, this is the door of the Senate chamber. As this is history here, the first time in almost 150 years, we have a cabinet secretary facing an impeachment. And as we're watching it live, the impeachment articles are going to be delivered into the Senate chamber. We should also mention, people have commented on the fact that in the last 5 years, we've seen this 3 times. This process that you're watching was meant by the founders to be rare. And we saw it twice with former President Trump. You're now seeing it with Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas. So it may appear routine for those who are not super familiar with the ongoings of the Capitol, but it is not. What you are watching now, this group of 11 House members walking into the Senate chamber, is something that historically is a rarity. But this is the moment that we're seeing right now. And you've got senators in their seats as they await to also see these articles. I'm seeing the Senate floor, actually, and you've got Patty Murray, who is among the highest-ranking Democratic senators now. She is in the chair, and it appears as though she will preside over this as the chairman of the Homeland Security Committee, Mark Green, leads the way, and this group coming in now. So we do want to stress that what you're about to see should be relatively quick, I believe. We may not hearing anything just yet, but they're going to eventually be reading from the articles of impeachment. There you see there, as we flipped our camera now to the Senate chamber, and the doors are now opening as the members come in here with these articles. So you're seeing as these House members now taking the floor, coming to the well, essentially, of the Senate chamber.
And Joe, as we will obviously stop talking once they begin talking, but we've already heard from both sides on this, including Senator Mitch McConnell. He's urging the Senate to take this seriously because it is expected to have a pretty short life in the Senate. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.